Hey there skirmishers, welcome back to another Triumph and Treachery Warcry battle report, and we have today 4 players against each other, and we've got myself playing the Seraphon, we have Pete coming along playing the Nighthaunt, we have Al dropping in with his Ironjawz, and of course we have Tom returning with the Demons of Khorne. And for all of you awesome SMG Plus members out there, we've got another Warcry battle report for you today. It's going to be Al bringing the new Soulblight against my Idoneth Deepkin. You can go to the link in the top of the description now to sign up and access that video. So for my Seraphon list today, I thought I'd bring back the warband that I brought with them in the last bat rep that I filmed with them, which ended up being quite a slow warband, but I thought I'd kind of try it again, especially in a Triumph and Treachery battle report, where you've got more enemy fighters to slay, they're closer to you, it's on the same board size, except there are more enemy fighters to go for and get those points for kills, and as well as more objectives on the same size board. So I figured even though they didn't work last time because I didn't have the movement, shouldn't matter so much in this one, and I thought they were quite killy still and quite survivable, so I think they might work better this game. So in the warband we've got the SLANN STARMASTER as the leader, we've got an additional hero in there which we can take for match play, that's going to be the SAURUS Knight Alpha. We've got 2 SAURUS Knights on the cold ones there with Celestine Blades, and then we have 4 SAURUS Warriors to round out the list with Celestine Clubs and Shields, and that comes to 975 points for the Seraphon. We'll see how they do. So Pete's going to be representing Death today by bringing a Nighthaunt warband. He's back, and he's brought with him his Knight of Shrouds this time as the leader hero option for him, and it's going to be interesting because all Nighthaunt heroes have kind of, as along with most of the Death heroes, have been kind of nerfed a bit, or points have been altered due to them now all having, with the new update, the ability to bring back friendly fighters. So we'll be interested to see how the Knight of Shrouds does with the new updates. We then have a swarm of spirit hosts there at the back left. You know, kind of another big bulk of points for the warband there. Can always be pretty deadly with that frightful touch. We'll see how they do. And then 4 GRIMGHAST Reapers to round out the list, making it nice and simple there. Should be interesting to see how the list does. Fairly elite-y, but could well still work. Very survivable, as the Nighthaunt always are. We then have L bringing the ORRUKs, obviously, the Ironjawz, wanting to bring those for the Triumph and Treachery. Will be interesting to see how they do. The ORRUKs usually do pretty well in the multiplayer games. They don't have to move so far, and they've got some big heavy hitters. At the front there is going to be his leader hero, that is a ORRUK MEGABOSS at the very front, and then at the just in behind him there you've got the ORRUK WARCHANTER as a second hero choice for match play, and then to round out the list it's just 4 ORRUK Ardboys with dual choppers, making up the meat of the list. Fourth and finally for today's game we have the 4th competitor being the Chaos, and it's going to be a Khorne Demon list brought by Tom, who's going to be bringing a BLOODHUNTER leader at the back there on his mount. Then we have a GOREHOUND at the front there, who's no longer a hero, which is interesting. He's just standard fighter, but he keeps most of his abilities. Slightly more expensive than the standard Fleshhound, which he's brought 1 of on the right hand side there. And then to round out the list with all of his minions, he has 5 Bloodletters in there to do all the objective grabbing. So we'll see how the Khorne Demons do today. Not as many options as the Mortals obviously, but always can be pretty strong on the assault, so we'll see how they do. So today's battle report is going to be a Triumph and Treachery game. The deployment type is going to be vying forces. There is a red, green, blue and yellow deployment. Khorne will be the red deployment, Orcs will be the green, Nighthaunt the blue, and Seraphon will be yellow. Daggers start on the battlefield, whereas the hammers come on round 2 onwards, and the shields round 3 onwards. We are playing to 4 battle rounds instead of 3 today, just to kind of maximise the game length. It's a bit too short when it's only 3, so we thought we'd make it 4. So any hidden agendas or victory conditions that say 3rd battle round, it will actually now be the 4th. We're also going to pick out 2 victory conditions just to mix it up to favour different factions. We've got Drawn and Quartered, where we each get to place 1 objective on the battlefield. The player that controls the most objectives at the end of a battle round scores 2 victory points. If it's a draw between players holding objectives, with the most models on each objective, it is 1 point each instead. Otherwise, the second victory condition is No Mercy, which is basically whoever kills the most that battle round for their faction gets 1 victory point. If it's a draw between 2 players, 3 players, they each split 1 victory point apiece. Each side and each person has also chosen 1 hidden agenda, which is a secret objective, usually hidden until the final battle round or the end of the game, which usually gives you 1 victory point extra. Can make the turn of the tide in these battle reports, so enjoy. Alright then, so we are all deployed and ready to go for the Triumph Treachery. We have all of our daggers starting on the battlefield. We rolled off D3 for the 3 kind of deployments that we can do for this one. So Vying Forces is the one we came up with. And obviously we're going to be doing 4 battle rounds instead of 3. So any of the victory conditions or the hidden agendas that we pick, we've all chosen in secret. They are going to now be end of the 4th battle round, or some that say start of the 3rd battle round, it's going to be start of the 4th battle round instead. We just wanted to kind of prolong the game a bit more than just the 3 battle rounds, because sometimes, as we have today, some of the deployment conditions, you can't actually get your shield in, for example, until the last battle round. So we thought we'd add another one on. It probably is going to work a lot better, and it's a bit more fun. We get our stuff in and we can actually do a bit more with our models. So we've gone with that for today. We have dropped in
or give 4 rounds.
That's it.
Anyway, so.
Exactly. So we've got the daggers out. So straight away for the Khorne, we have, I think that is the buffed up version of the Fleshhound, so the Gorehound. So he's dropped in the dagger there with the just a standard Khorne bloodletter for Tom. For the Seraphon, I've got that is the standard, one of the standard cold one, SAURUS Knights, and then we have a SAURUS Warrior. For Pete in his dagger, he ended up going with because we had no idea what the deployment was going to be. You have to choose your battle groups beforehand. But Pete does have his most killy model, I would say, so maybe except for the Night of Shrouds? Shroud of Knights? Yeah, that's it. So you've got the Spirits Hosts. I've dropped in your dagger, and then Al, what have you got down there? It's two
ORRUK card boys with
the dual choppers, is it?
Dual choppers.
Nice one, guys. So we are all dropped in with our daggers. We will get into a roll-off for the first battle round. I'll do mine first for the Seraphon, and obviously the way this works for Triumph Treachery, there's 4 of us. So whoever has the most singles wins. If we have a draw going on, we need to do priority roll-off between everybody. So we'll start with the Seraphon, and a quad 5 and a double 3. Well, I'm not getting initiative, so that makes things simple for the Seraphon. But we do have a quad to start off and a double, so I'm liking that. Tom, do you want to go for yours, mate, for the Khorne? Bit of cornflakes. And we got the double 6, double 4, and 2 singles. So you're in the running for initiative at the moment. We'll go for the Orcs. Go for it, Al. A bit of a wag. And you've got double 3, double 5, and double 1. Okay, 3 doubles for you. So at the moment, Tom's well away with initiative. That's it. Pete, go for it. And you're getting double 6, double 5, is that? And 2 singles. So me and Al are going to have to roll off, and then you guys are going to have to roll off. Right, Pete and Tom, do you want to do a roll off to see who's got priority out of the 2 of you? So if you just roll 1 dice each. And Tom's getting a 5, Pete, you're getting a 6. Alright, so it goes Pete, Tom, and then me and Al need to roll off for our order. So I'm getting a 6. Al's getting a 1. So the order of things is going to be Pete, Tom, me for the Seraphon, and then Orcs for Al. And that's the order of things. That's the order we'll decide our wild dice now. So we'll sort those out, guys, and come back to you after that. We have all banked our wild dice. We haven't even applied singles, actually, to try and take initiative there. So initiative stays exactly as it was before the wild dice phase. So we'll go straight into battle round 1, and it'll start off with the Nighthaunt, Pete, because you had priority. So it's going to be straight up for the Nighthaunt, and there's only 1 model for the Nighthaunt, but the rest of us have only got 2 models each anyway, so it's going to make it fairly quick for Pete's job here. So you got the Spirit Host, isn't it?
Yeah, Spirit Host, yeah, I'm just going to say
fly over, yeah, because ethereal anyway, so they can move straight through the tree. And then, so first move, Tom, you're going to go with the GOREHOUND. Yes. He's going to run his way across. He smells orc flesh. Orc flesh. Runs his way over, and then you've got 1 action left. Double 4 as well, an onslaught with the GOREHOUND, so you get +1 attack. And then you've got 6 attacks now with onslaught. Strength 4, toughness 4, so you're looking for 4s there, Tom. And that is not a bad roll. Wow, that's a tanky roll. 16 damage for the Gorehound, and down goes an hard boy. Wow.
Yeah.
That was brutal. What a brutal start. I know, I remember the Gorehound from last time was pretty mad, so yeah.
Well,
down he goes.
The guys were right there, and I was going to go attack him, and I was like, man, I'm going to go for you on that one. Gorehound's nasty.
Al's already reeling from that. So the Saurus Knight's going to go after the Gorehound. It's bashing good. He's going to get within an inch, so that's one move, and then I'm going to use... I'm not going to use an ability yet, we'll just go for a standard attack. So he's made the move, he's going to get an attack. He's got 3 attacks, strength 3, but he's going to need 5s because the Gorehound's toughness 5. That's a good roll though. 2 crits and a hit. Gorehound can have a taste of his own medicine. And then that is his second action, cause 7 damage to the Gorehound, and I'm going to use my double 3 to make a nimble retreat, since he's got that symbol, which allows him to do a free disengage action. And then the Saurus Knight's going to push around that way for the disengage, just get in between the two, but not within an inch, just so he can kind of shut off the Bloodletters avenues a bit.
So a double to charge in.
Okay, so your turn now, you're going to go with York,
Yeah,
the ORRUK boy, and the ORRUK boy, and he's going to move in, and that is Al's only fighter on the table currently, so he's last man standing currently, therefore he can use more than one ability. So you're going to use 2 doubles then, Al, yeah? Both your doubles?
Yeah, I use...
Charge for the first action?
On charge for the first action. Now I get 2 attacks.
Yep.
And I use Onslaught.
Nice. So you get 2 attacks, and you've got Onslaught in there as well, so might be able to do some damage to the Gorehound here. Alright, so now you've got 5 attacks and 2 lots.
I'll make a dice from the double, because that's just going to go to waste now.
And you've got 4s to hit. Oh, lots of crits coming out early in this game, man. Jeez. Alright, so you got 3 crits and 1 hit there.
He just watched us destroy it.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, that's what you needed. That's what you needed. So that's probably rounded it out a bit better. So 1 damage. You're down to 4 health left on the Gorehound there, Tom. So he's still alive. He will survive this round. So you're going to double 6 for rush then, Tom, and you're going to go with the Bloodletter, and you're going to try and move around, just double move, get onto the objective.
Yeah,
you can move under the tree fairly easily and
my first
get around the knight.
So
you're going to move twice with 5 movement for both, because you've got rush in effect, and now you will be on both objectives there. And given how long we've been playing Warcry for, I'm amazed we haven't come across this too many times before. I'm sure we probably have. But in Warcry, as far as I'm aware, there doesn't seem to be any sort of FAQ about the fact that you can control multiple objectives with the same model, which makes sense because it's a low model count game. So currently the Bloodletters helping hold down the 2 objectives there, along with the Gorehound holding the Orc objective. So the Khorne are going to hold down 1 at the moment at the back there, but I think the last model to go for this round is literally my Saurus warrior. Everything else has been or died, unfortunately, for the Orcs. I have a quad left to use for a rampage. So what I'm going to do here is go with a double move for 8, because Saurus warriors are slow as hell. I'm going to get into here, staying more than an inch away from the Gorehound, but then I'm going to use the quad for a bonus move and attack. Get a 4-inch move and push myself into there within an inch of the Gorehound, but also within 3 of this objective, which actually gives me the objective now. So that's how I can basically hold an objective and get a free attack off, and maybe even get rid of this Gorehound because he's on 4 health. So we'll see what we can do. 3 attacks, strength 3, toughness 4 for the Gorehounds. I'm going to need 5s, but given how many crits we've had so far, I'm hopeful. Oh, I'll get 2 hits though, and it's only 2 damage, so the Gorehound lives for now. But the plan still works because I can still hold the objective, but probably not so good for the Orcs more than me, really.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for us.
Alright, and so at the end of the first battle round, it's going to be in the order of things at the moment at least. Tom with his Khorne is on 2 points. He got most kills because there was only the 1 kill in the first battle round. Managed to take out an hard boy with that Gorehound. The Gorehound survived as well, the onslaught from the Seraphon. So he will not lose out on points for the kills. You gained a point for that. And then we had to share out the objective points. So if nobody has the most objectives held down for model count on each objective, then it ends up being shared 1 point between each person that holds one. So Nighthaunt have one with their Spirit Host at the back for Pete. Tom holds one here. He's got his Bloodletter and his Gorehound on this objective. And the Seraphon in the end managed to take this one here. The Gorehound's not quite within 3 there, so 2 on 1 there. I'll get a point for the Seraphon. So at the moment, Tom leads the way with the Khorne with 2 points. Me and Pete both sitting pretty on 1. And Al, unfortunately, is not quite warging yet. But why am I just waiting to see you come in with your leaders? It was a good scrap though, yeah. Right then, so we'll go with the Seraphon. I'll start off again with the roll. Unfortunately, that is a double 5, double 3, and 2 singles. So still not great towards initiative, but going by last round could still be. Tom, go for yours for the Khorne. You're getting a double 1, a double 4, and 2 singles, same as me, similar to me. I'll go for the Orcs. And you get in a double 6, double 1, and 2 singles. A triple 1. That's an excessive warg.
But neither of my wargers come on till.
I know. It sucks. Right, Pete, go for it. Go for your Nighthaunt. And you're getting a double 2 and what's that? Double 5 and 2 singles. So there's going to be some roll-offs here between me, Tom, and Pete to see who gets priority. Yep, me, Tom, and Pete have singles, so we'll roll off. I'm getting a 1, Tom, a 5, and Pete, you're getting a 3. So that makes things simple. It's going to be Khorne, Nighthaunt, the Seraphon, and the Orcs, of course. Orcs come last again. All right, then we've declared wild dice. At the moment, things have changed. Tom had to go first. You decided to bank one of yours, Tom, so I took advantage with my wild dice. I've used all three of my wild dice that we've banked so far to add to 5 singles, which beats your 4, Tom. So I go up to the top initiative for priority there, followed by Tom for his Khorne. Pete, you decided to make a triple 5, and then you still have 2 singles, which means you go third. Yep. Followed by Al, you went for a quad 1, very orky, and you banked 2 dice, as well as Pete did as well there for the Nighthaunt. So we're ready to go into drop-in reserves, which is in priority order, so I'll be dropping in first, followed by the Khorne, the Nighthaunt, and then the Orcs. Right, so all of the reserves have dropped in. We'll start on this corner here. The Nighthaunt have dropped in. Is that 2 GRIMGHAST Reapers there, Pete? So they've dropped in. We've got the Odd Boys, 2 Odd Boys coming in on that side for the Orcs. Warren across the board. We have, for me, with the Seraphon, we've got one more of my cold one knights, except for I think that one. No, my leader's in my hero's in that one. So yeah, standard cold one again, and a SAURUS warrior. So it's the same as my dagger basically. They've come in there, and then Tom, you've got your Khorne that side. You've got a normal HOUND and another Bloodletter. So they're coming in over that side. It's going to mix things up this round. It is initiative to me for the Seraphon, so I will go first. So the SAURUS warrior is going to go first for me. He's within an inch of the GOREHOUND and I want to try and finish him. He's only got 2 health left after last round, so I'll use the double 3 for Onslaught to make sure we kill him. That puts me up to 4 attacks, but I need 5s, which is why I did Onslaught. 2 damage, there we go, was worth doing the Onslaught. So the GOREHOUND goes down, and that's a kill to the Seraphon for this round. SAURUS warrior here will then move 4 and just get right in between the 2, but he'll end his movement outside of an inch, so it'll be fine over in the corner there and sit on the objective.
I'm just going to go into that guy and I'll have to move him to get in range, won't I?
Yeah, so make 1 move action and then you get an attack. So you're going into my SAURUS warrior and also technically contest the objective. Yeah. And then you're gonna spend a double?
Yeah, I'll spend the
double 1 makes sense probably, I guess. Yeah. You're going to use Onslaught?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get +1 attack to go to 5 attacks, and you are strength 3, so you are going to need 5s though. But you're looking for crits anyway, really. Yeah, so see what you can get. And you're getting a crit, which isn't bad, and that's probably a cock there, so you can re-roll that one. Which is a miss anyway, so no hits, but you do get 1 crit for 4 damage though, isn't it? Because you're a demon. And there we go, that's 4 damage to the SAURUS warrior. It's over to you next, Pete. What are we going to go with here? So the Nighthaunt moving up, trying to claim that lost objective at the back there. And makes sense, really. All we can hear in the battle behind us is just like, woo, in the background in the ruins. And so you're pinning down that objective for now, Pete. That's you done, I guess?
Yep.
And then it'll be straight over to the Orcs for Al. So you're going to go with the Odd Boy in the middle there now. You're going to Rampage, quad 1. And then what are you going to do?
It's Spirit, I'm an Orc.
Rampage, straight into the middle of the 2, warging your way through. You get your 3 attack. Who's that going to go to?
As much as I respect the damage that the SAURUS warriors have done, I'm going to hit him first because he looks the weakest.
Nice, okay, so go for it. And what is these crits the Orcs are rolling? Alright, if they believe it will become true. And you need 4s though, so that's going to be in dead, I imagine. And that's the Saurus warrior down. That's 1 on your kill tally this round. And the Ard boy's got 2 actions left. That was just a rampage. He's going nuts. He's banging that drum pretty hard. Alright, you need 3s against the Bloodletter because he's toughness 3, so that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 damage, I believe. It's only 1
so.
damage for an Ard boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 damage. You need 7 more here if you want to take him out for the last roll. 2 crits and a hit might actually do it. 9 damage from the Ard boy. He just ran into both and thwacked both of them around the head with a drum. That's 2 kills for the Ard boy and still holds that objective now as well. That's pretty mad. So the Cold One Rider here, the Knight, is going to move 6, jump onto the objective, tie in the Ard boy, and we're going to attack him. That is going to be 3 attacks against the Ard boy. We're going to need strength 3, toughness 4, so we need 5, so it's only a damage to the Ard boy. And then I'm going to use my last double, my double 5, for a nimble retreat again, just to push 3 away. And we will land there because I'll put myself still within 3 of the objective, but not within an inch of the Ard boy. So Gorehound's going to go, 8-inch move, go within an inch of the Spirit Host and on the objective. And then he's got an action left to be able to do what he needs to do. 5s on the Gorehound to try and hit the Spirit Host, go for it. And you get in a crit and a hit, that's not bad, on 4 dice.
Touch.
So, yeah, Frightful Touch, 555, with the, not that the value matters I guess, but 555 on the Spirit Host, and you're going to attack the Gorehound, or sorry, the Flesh Hound. So 6 dice for the Spirit Host, 2 lots of attacks, and if you get 5s or 6s, it's crits, instead of just 6s. Go for it, see what you can get.
It's terrible.
No, not a good start. Alright, so 1 crit so far, that's 4 damage, but you need a hell of a good roll now.
It's just like all crits.
Yeah.
All 5s and 6s now. Let's do it.
No, 1 crit again, not so good. That's unfortunate. Alright, 8 damage though, he's down to 12 health remaining. Not so good for the Spirit Hosts. Then they tried to boo and scare the Flesh Hound and it just didn't work. Double 6 to rush.
And this one.
And the Ard boy's moving up. And there we go, the Ard boy is
My cunning plan.
run up, double move. Alright then, and now we'll go with another Cold One Rider for the Seraphon. It's them to go again, and we're going to go the Knight to move 6, and we'll just take both objectives there. Get within an inch of the Ard boy, and then attack again. And then 3 attacks on 5s. Crit will do, that's 3 damage I believe. And he's on 4 damage now, that caused 3 more. That is the Knight done. It's over to the Khorne's last activation for the Bloodletter over the other side. And your last double, Tom, to rush the Bloodletter, and then he'll double move his way over, I imagine.
He'll go
Within 3 of the objective after the double move, and that's the Bloodletter done. And there we go, the other GRIMGHAST Reaper for the Nighthaunt, making moves.
But with options for next turn, hopefully.
Yep, so you got 2 on that objective, keeping your options open.
Just up to
6 double move, because orcs are slow. Alright, gets up to there, and then it's just my Saurus warrior left. He is going to have to double move, and he'll tie himself in with the Ard boy and help contest both objectives. Which will mean at the end of the second battle round, I will hold 2 objectives for the Seraphon here. And that just means 2 objectives, that's going to be more than anybody else, because I don't think anybody holds 2, do they? No, so Nighthaunt hold this here, and unfortunately Khorne nicked that one off the Nighthaunt there, which means I hold the most, which means I'll get the 2 points this round there for that. Kills though, I think the Orcs got the most, I want to say, but I could be wrong there.
2.
You got 2, didn't you? So yeah, Orcs got the most kills as well, so Orcs get a point on the board! Woo! And then the Seraphon will go up to 3 points, and that'll be that for the round for point scoring, I think, other than obviously hidden agendas towards the end of the game. So 3rd battle round, we'll get into that. This is where all of our leaders and heroes and things and the meat of our warbands come in for the next 2 battle rounds, which should really mix things up. Okay, let's go for the Seraphon first. Initiative roll, and we're getting a double 3. I think I got... Okay, that is 4 singles for me. That could be interesting. That's giving me initiative pretty well at the moment. Tom, do you want to go next? Go for your initiative for the Khorne. And you get in a double 4, double 3, and a double 1. Okay, 3 doubles there. Nothing towards initiative at the moment. Al, go for the Orcs. There we go. And you get in double 1, double 2, and double 5. So another 3 doubler. Okay. And then Pete, you got the Nighthaunt. See what you get in. And what's that one there behind the SLANN?
That's a 3, so
3.
singles, double 4, double 5.
Alright, so I definitely have the most there then. The only roll off I think is between Al and Tom. 2 there for the Khorne and a 5 for the Orcs. So it's going to be Seraphon, Nighthaunt, followed by the Orcs, and then Tom, priority your last at the moment. After wild dice have been applied, I still have my 4 singles. I made a 3-3 for a bit of teleportation goodness because my Toad Man's coming on this turn. Pete, you've made a 5-5, double 3. You had to take one of your singles though to make the double. So left yourself a little bit open for the initiative, but you've got some good abilities this round, so could be pretty good for you. Al, you have made a 5-5 for that juicy war. And then you've got a double 1 anyway, and a 2-2 as well. So you've got some good abilities there as well. However, Tom, you had 2 wild dice this round. You made a 4-4. You've got 2 doubles, and you've added a single, which does mean that you take initiative from Al, because you were last, so you're now in 3rd. And you can try and take 2nd by rolling off with Pete now. So you can do a single dice roll off to see if you can take it. So see what you can get. And it's a 1 for Pete and a 4 for Tom, so he does take it. So Tom shoots from last up to 2nd in the priority order, which also counts for reserves as well. So Seraphon, followed by Khorne, followed by the Nighthaunt, and then by the Orcs. And there we go, all deployed on all quarters, all models are now on the table. It started off with the Seraphon on this side. We've got the SLANN Toadman himself coming in. We've got the leader of the Cold Ones dropping in as well, the hero there. 2 SAURUS warriors. Over on this side for the Khorne, Tom, you've got your leader Bloodhunter on the mount, and you got 3 Bloodletters. Pete, you dropped in your Nighthaunt. You've got the Knight of Shrouds and the 2 GRIMGHAST Reapers, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. And then for Al, obviously the 2 big heroes as well. You've got the Warchanter and Warboss, yeah? Or Mega Warboss, is it? Mega Warboss.
Warboss, how insulting.
Yeah. Warboss, how insulting. Nice. So in they come. All the heroes are now on the table. So 2 battle rounds of this. We'll see how things turn around. It's going to be Seraphon for initiative, battle round 3. First up for me then is going to be the SLANN. He's hovered 4 to get in front of my line there, but he's about a few millimeters out from being within 12 inches of my Cold One rider here. So I'm going to move another 4. And I'm not actually going to engage you there, Pete. I'm just going to shuffle literally the amount that I need to. He's quite happy to sit back there. He's now within 12 of the Cold One rider. He'll use a 3-3 to be a lord of space and time, go back to the future and teleport my Cold One rider within 3 inches, because that's the value on the dice, and drop him into combat with your GRIMGHAST Reaper there, Pete. And that'll be that for the SLANN. So your Fleshhound's going to turn around slightly for a move. And then he's going to attack the GRIMGHAST Reaper.
Yeah.
See what you can do to him, because the Spirit Host is going to be pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah.
So you're going to use Hungry for Flesh.
Yeah.
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 And with a double, one of your doubles, and that gives you the free move. So now you've got 2 attack actions, which means you've got more chance of doing damage. Strength 4 for the Hound, and it's going to be 5s needed. So 2 hits.
So 2 hits. Just
Same roll again.
Come on.
Need 6 more.
Come on.
So 3 5-ups or a crit and such. You get a crit.
That's
Alright, so you get
that's
a crit there, which means you're on 2 health left for the GRIMGHAST there, Pete, I believe.
Yep, that's right.
So the GRIMGHAST. So you've disengaged around the corner, and then you're within 2 inches to get an attack off. And I'm guessing it'll be the SLANN, won't it? He's the closest there. Toughness 4 on the SLANN, strength 3 because you're a Nighthaunt.
Yep.
And
nothing now.
Needing 5, so nothing. Activating the Warchanter, are you going to war? Or are you just going to use... Ooh.
Move him
Into here, so the Warchanter?
here, within 3 of that.
Yeah, sure, so he is definitely in there.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get an attack.
Use his double for Warchanter's beat. So until the end of the battle round, +1 attacks.
To everything within 6,
For
yeah?
everything within 6.
So that includes the Ard Boy and the Mega Warboss.
And anyone who manages to
Get over there,
no
yeah.
one else is going to get over there, are they?
Okay, and then he gets an attack.
Yeah.
Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s. Well, all hits, no crits, so he's probably pretty good as well. Like 2 damage, is he?
2-4, so yeah.
Another attack because of your ability, forgot to add that on. So it's another hit. 4s and 5s galore, so that's another 2 damage there. So he's exactly our half health gone, he's lost 10. Alright, let's go with the SAURUS Knight on the Cold One. He's going to hit the Ard Boy, who has already taken some damage, I believe. He has taken 4. So let's see if we can cause a bit more. 3 attacks, I need 5s because I'm weak. No, nothing there. Second attack. Oh, no hits at all, no good. Alright, so we're just going to have to hope we survive. And either way, you're likely going to end up holding most of the objectives there, Al, so we'll see what happens. So you're going to go with the Juggernaut, the blood...
I can't believe you're more scared of some frogs than...
No, he's gonna do his murderous charge, because why not?
Murderous charge, yeah, so double move, I guess. End within an inch.
And then he's gonna just double move.
Okay.
That's 6 inches.
And then another 6.
And another 6.
Who are you going to end within an inch of? So ending within an inch of the Saurus Warrior and the Ard Boy, and then which one are you going to choose to take 4?
Finish the lizard.
How much is the lizard boy?
So Saurus Warrior, just because otherwise if you do it to the Ard Boy, it's giving away a kill. So Saurus Warrior is taking 4 damage for the 444 for Murderous Charge, and that'll be him done. That's his 2 actions and ability.
Yeah.
Marked Prey.
Oh, are you going with the Knight of Shrouds or the Grimghast Reaper?
Grimghast
Reaper.
The one that's taking 8 wounds.
Okay.
And for a double, he's going to use Soul Mark Prey on this guy here because he's
Fleshhound?
wounded.
Does that up your strength?
Yeah, so but it's everyone's strength against him this round. So my all what's it say? That one's their strength characteristic attack actions made against him.
Nice. Okay. So you've marked him. So
Yeah,
now
I'll
you've
take
got
a double swing at
2 lots of attacks into the Fleshhound. He's got 12 health left, so see what you can do. 4s now. Alright, so
Wow.
1 hit. It's better than it would have been.
Yeah.
So that's a damage, I imagine. And again. And 1 hit.
More damage.
Okay. And
Wow.
I mean, the appalling thing about that roll is it would have been worse if you hadn't done Soul Mark Prey.
Yeah,
but it was only
yeah.
slightly better. Alright, so you got 2 damage overall. He's now on half health.
I'm gonna do
So
that.
222 as a double for a charge.
Can you move him for me?
Yep. So do you want to go where we said? Yeah. So
yeah, engage
3,
both.
and then he gets you to there,
yeah,
and you within an
nice
inch of
and
both.
tidy within range of the
Of both, yeah.
objectives as well.
Yeah.
He's buffed by the Warchanter's beat,
He is, and you've got 2 actions left because you charged.
so his base attacks is 3, so now he's getting 4,
And he's a bit of a tank, so.
and he's a beast.
So the Saurus Warrior is on 6 left. You're attacking him first. That's a very good roll anyway.
Yeah.
What's his strength? 5, 6?
6.
Alright, so he's definitely, it's on
hits,
3, so it's all hits. He's dead. I don't even need to look at the damage track. So he's down.
Damage track is 4-8.
Yeah, whoa, okay. That's more than I thought. So the Mega Warlock then second action into the Cavalry.
Yeah.
And he's got 10 health left.
This is why I put my
Yeah,
two
yeah.
augurs together.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. They're both powerful together.
Mm.
And you need 3s. So that is 16 damage. He had 10 health left, so he goes down as well.
Pretty savage still.
And now you can see why I was worried about the orcs, gentlemen. Alright, so...
Kills this turn anyway, like.
Yeah, you'll probably get most kills now this turn as well. So that's 2 more down for the Seraphon there, and 2 towards the orcs kills, and you've got both objectives now as well, for the moment. So that is the orcs done. It's over to the Seraphon again. Let's go with the Cold One Rider. He's going to move 6, come around the corner, just get within an inch of the Grimghast Reaper and on the objective, and then attack. It's going to be 3 dice on 5s, because it's Nighthaunt, and that's 1 hit for 1 damage. Yeah. So you're going to rush for a double 3, and the Bloodletter, you're going to run the first one up, yeah, extra. So there we go, pushes down underneath the tree, and he does technically get on that objective, but unfortunately Al still has enough in the middle there to control both. Spirit Host, you're going to go front touching?
Front touch.
Mm-hmm. On the in the middle at the back there, and you're going to go in to try and finish the Fleshhound, yeah? He's on half health, so you need 10 damage, but you've got your
+1 strength.
+1 now, yeah?
So yeah, I'm effectively strength 4 now against toughness 4.
Okay, so you need 4s, and all 4 ups count as crits because of Frightful Touch, and that's better than you've been doing, so that's 4 crits.
Yeah,
so far.
That's 16 down.
Spirit Host second action,
He's just gonna
hop, and trap in the 2 Ard Boys.
Extra attack because of the Warchanter's
Yeah, he does as well. Yeah.
drums.
So you're going to hit the hero in front of you, the Bloodhunter. So strength 4, and you go up to 5 attacks now with the dual choppers, and you're needing
You need 4s.
4s, yeah. 3 damage, and you're going to hit him again or run?
No, I'm gonna
Do what you said you wanted to.
Disengage into the centre.
So you're
of
gonna
the two
those
objectives.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Staying on those, and then you're gonna use your respite. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my respite to remove 5 damage.
Nice. And that is 3 damage to the mount, and you now hold those objectives also. That's big points for the badass orcs this round. The big boys in green. Over to the Seraphon again, and it's just my dudes pretty much moving in over this side. So we're gonna go with my leader here, my hero. He's just gonna double move, get over into the middle here, and just help control the objective. Bloodletter over on the other side of the ruins. We completely forgot about him, but Tom didn't. And he's gonna move his way in. Easily getting down into the middle there. And helping contest the objective. Nice, that's big plays from the Khorne. Knight of Shrouds, double 4 for rush. Give him that extra inch push and just get him in with one of the 2 odd boys there. And that'll let you have an attack. Strength 4 for attacks, you're going to need 4s against the odd boy. And that's better than your average all game. So,
it is, isn't it? To be fair.
So you've got 2 hits and a crit. That's pretty good for him as well.
Yeah, that's 8
damage. 3-inch disengage. That's pretty smart actually. 3-inch disengage.
Around the corner, double move and get around the corner.
So just my 2 SAURUS warriors left for the Seraphon. We're just going to move around the back and try and get on objectives here. So 6 gets me around the back, and another couple just gets me within 3 of that objective again there really. And that'll do me nicely. And the Khorne again, just once again moving up the flank, getting yourself up towards those objectives with that sweet, sweet, juicy blood. GRIMGHAST Reaper, attacking through here into the Seraphon warrior, and that's going to be on 5s, going toughness 4. And a crit, that's not bad. Was that 3 or 4?
3 damage.
3. And second one, I guess. And a crit and a hit. Your rolls are picking up, Pete.
Yeah, I like it.
Things are coming into action for the Nighthaunt.
Oh, it was 4. Yeah, so it's 4 per correct.
Well, if anything goes by the game so far, if your rolls keep getting better, by the end of the game, you're going to win.
I'm like literally on a upward
Yeah, like end game rolls now, it's going to be nuts.
business rolls now.
Yeah.
Inches directly towards the
With the hard boy, boom. Over that direction, so disengage, then a move. And that's the orcs done now, I think, for this round.
Yep.
Back to the Seraphon, last move for me. It's just going to be a 4 and a 4. We'll just creep round the corner and get within 3 of the objective. That's me done. Last Khorne model as well. Same for you, Tommy. Rushing your way up. Getting yourself up there. And then last of all, Pete, it's your Nighthaunt to finish up. So 6 move for the GRIMGHAST at the back. He's the last one to go. Pushing into the middle there. And then is there really much else he wants to be doing, or?
Well, I say I might just hold there for next time.
Yeah, just kind of group. That's the end of battle round 3. We're going into the final battle round now. And of course, points-wise, the Seraphon managed to hold down this objective in the end, after pulling back a cold one, which worked nicely. The Nighthaunt, Pete, managed to swan that one nicely as well. The orcs had to retreat and reinforce their fight against the Khorne now on this side of the board. And crazily enough, we have contested here for this objective. There's 2 and 2 from both sides. And here, there are 3 from both sides on the objective in the middle there. So somehow the Khorne and the orcs cancelling each other out, which meant Elvo just about with 2 kills this round got the highest kills. Pete, unfortunately, only the 1. Nearly got the second one to even it out, and then you would have both got a point. But unfortunately, the orcs take it. So El goes up to 3 points for the orcs. Pete, you're on 2 for the Nighthaunt, 2 for the Khorne for Tom. And the Seraphon managed to grab a point this round, putting them up to 4. So the Seraphon at the moment leading the way. We'll go into initiative roll-off for the 4th battle round. And also, I have a hidden agenda to reveal as well, which I'll do in a moment. But we'll do the roll. And for me, it's a 4-4, 5-5, and a single. That's a nice roll. Tom for the Khorne. See what we're getting. We could do some good rolls this round, make it exciting. See what we get. And you've got a 4-4, so you've got a chance for a quad as well. That's nice. And 3 singles. Nice roll as well.
Very much what I was for.
Al, go for it. And you've got a 3-3, 2-2, 2 singles. All right, so I think you're... Okay, Tom's leading the way on singles at the moment. Pete, go for it for the Nighthaunt. See what you get. And you get in a... Whoa, 2-2, 1, and 2 singles. All right. So, Tom, you have initiative at the moment. I only have 1 single, so I definitely don't. Pete and Al, you need to roll off single dice. because you've got the same number of singles, a 3 and a 5. Okay, so it's going to be Khorne, followed by Al with the Orcs, Pete with the Nighthaunt, and me last with the Seraphon until we've done wild dice. We've done our wild dice. First of all, it was Tom for the Khorne. You've made sure you kept your initiative, Tom, with one of your 2 wild dice that you banked. And you made a quad, so that'll be nice. Al, you've made a double 6 and a triple 3. You only have 1 single left. But Pete, you used one of your singles to make a double 6, and you've made a triple 1. Which also means that Al kept initiative ahead of you. So it's going to be Khorne, followed by the Orcs, followed by Pete for the Nighthaunt. I made a quad with my 1 wild dice I had left this turn to go last. However, we've revealed some hidden agendas. Some of our hidden agendas, hidden artifact, 3 of us had it, I believe. So I had it on my cold one, who started the game on the battlefield. And Pete, you had it on your spirit host. Why not? And that was the only option, actually, for you as well. And then the Orcs, for you, Al, you had it on the drummer boy. Tom has not revealed his yet. We'll find out at the end what that might be. But we'll go into battle round 4, final battle round now. This is where it all goes down. With Seraphon in the lead, it's going to be Khorne to go first with initiative. So you're going to go with the Bloodletter first. Not too worried about the big guy. He'll probably survive for a while. So the Bloodletter, you're going to go into the hard boy.
Yeah, all 4 attacks.
So you're only strength 3 with the Bloodletter, so you're going to need 5s. You haven't got any doubles to use, so it's going to be on 5s. See what you can do. And you get in 2 hits though, so that's 2 damage.
Yeah.
And second load, see if you can get any crits, because they're 4 damage.
Crits, a couple of crits would be.
And no hits that time. Okay, so only the 2 so far on the hard boy. Warchanter going.
The Warchanter
He's going to
double.
pop his, going to Warchant. Double 2 uses Warchanter. Everybody within 6 gets +1 attack this round. And then you get 2 actions. There we go, 3 move. Warchanter goes around the back. And now you can hit the Bloodletter. Strength 5, I think it was for the Warchanter, so you need 3s. You're only toughness 3 for the Bloodletter, aren't you? So yeah, 3s without a doubt.
Strength 4.
Yeah, she's still 3s. Toughness 3 for the Bloodletter. Okay, so you get in 3 hits and a crit. And there we go, takes out the Bloodletter. That's 1 kill already on the table for the Orcs. So GRIMGHAST Reaper, we didn't realise last round, guys, my bad, I didn't realise, but if you're within an inch of an enemy model, you have to attack that model rather than using your extra range to hit a model outside of combat. So you would have had to attack here last round, but we didn't realise, so no worries. But now you're going to have to disengage for half an inch, and then you're still within 2 here to hit my SAURUS warrior, who only has a health left. You need 1 hit, Pete, come on, man. Let's see if you can do it. Oh, no! Oh, and the rolls have gone back downhill. Alright, so for now, the SAURUS warrior hangs on, and it's my activation, and you damn well know what I'm doing, son. He's getting out of dodge. SAURUS warrior here is going to definitely have to get out of there, so he's going to double move for 8 and just literally get over into the corner there. Round the back, and they get round to there. The hard boy at the front, the Bloodletter moving into the hard boy. On the other side there, getting within an inch, and you're going to attack the hard boy, I imagine. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it then, 4 attacks. And you need 5 to get a damage, but still no crits from the Bloodletters, that's a shame.
No.
The drum boy into his...
Bloodletter, so you're going to onslaught.
Bloodletter.
Double 6, yeah? 5 attacks instead of 4 for the hard boy. And you're looking for 3s against the Bloodletter as well, but you got the 4s anyway. So that is going to be a dead Bloodletter, I'd imagine.
It's 4-1, so yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did.
And second roll does the job. He needed 1 more damage and takes him down. There we go. So Knight of Shrouds flying in, floating through one of the hard boys. And then you're going to fight the weakened one. Makes sense. He's only got 7 health left. And what are you going to do? Onslaught or...
Given the way the dice have been so far, it's tempting. It's just a double, isn't it? So
yeah.
5 attacks.
5 attacks instead of 4. Nicely done. So see if you can get some crits. That's what you want, really. And you get 1 crit. And what's your strength 4?
Strength 4, yeah.
So you get 2 hits and a crit. That's not too bad. 8 damage.
Just
Just about does it to the hard boy. And the Nighthaunt needed that, I think. So that's 1 kill to them. And Al loses a model in the middle there. We'll make an easy start. We'll go with one of these knights here. He'll shuffle around, engage both of your GRIMGHAST, and he'll attack the injured one here, who's taken a damage. On 5s, and no hits, unfortunately. So GRIMGHAST remains on the same health for now. So you're going to go with the Juggernaut, the Bloodhunter. You're going to use your Rampage for quad 4, get a move in, and you're going to tie in the big Warboss and the Ardboy. And then you're going to do your free attack into the Ardboy, I imagine.
Yes.
5 attacks on 4s. The Ardboy. Not a good start though. That is 1 hit. He's pretty good damage though, isn't he? So he's 2 damage so far. So you've caused 5. So you now need another 10. But you've got 2 attacks to do it.
Yeah.
And you get in a crit and a hit. So that is another. His crit damage is 6.
7 damage.
Okay, so 7 more.
I need 3 damage.
3 more damage.
I don't get this, boys. I'm just going in the car right now.
You need a crit or 2 hits, I think, is it? You got it. Oh, easily got it. That's what you needed on one of the first 2 rolls. All right, so he does kill him, and you would expect him to easily have dealt with him, really, but
It's a little bit closer than I would have.
it would have liked, yeah. So down goes the Ardboy. That's 1 kill towards your tally, Tom, and you've kind of blocked off the Warboss a bit.
It's also done in my secret objective. Because he was carrying me.
Oh yeah, because you knew. Oh yeah, well technically you did know about that. Yeah, Tom, you definitely knew about that, and it was a great move. It was inspired.
I was going to kill him regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Every plan I had in my head involved me killing him.
So it's actually done more than you thought, to be fair. So that's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the
triple 3 as a double.
The triple as a double
For onslaught.
Yeah.
On the Megaboss.
Yeah.
And then the Warchanter buffs him for +1 attack again. So you're on 5 attacks going into
6.
here. So you're all going to be 3s. He's only toughness 4 anyway. Okay, so 4 hits. 19 damage so far in total on him. You got 1 load more, and that probably it's going to be close. No crits were rolled, and it's 35 damage in total on this guy. And he goes down. That's really that's powerful stuff. All right, Megaboss just chance. That's probably got Al the win now as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's going to get.
And it's going to be Pete for the Nighthaunt. Spirit Host is going. You're going to move into my Saurus Warrior. And the hero. That is the hero version, by the way, so he's slightly tougher. I imagine you're going for the Warrior.
Yes, pretty much so. I'm going to spend the triple and we'll see if we can kill the Warrior.
Yeah, so you're Frightful Touch.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 5s and 6s,
5s and 6s, yeah.
See what you can do?
10.
10, yeah. 5s and 6s for crits for Frightful Touch.
Dice you've got to come good, surely.
Oh, that's average. So you got 2 crits technically, so 8 damage is on 2 left. Oh dear. So let's go with the Saurus Warrior. We'll move him round as much as we can into the corner because every little inch millimeter might make a difference this round. And then we'll get an attack off on the big dude, the spirits. 5s. Hey, we get a hit. So 1 damage. Double moving over the bloodletters. At this point, just grab an objective, yeah. At the bottom there, see if you can grab it, and that'll be that. And bloodletter moving into the middle onto both objectives makes sense with a double move, and it's over to the orcs. 4 attacks on 5s. You might as well just go with the Ardboy and smack into the knight. See what you can do. There's nothing much else.
Nothing else I can do, really.
Oh, all right, 2 crits, 8 damage, and then second roll. And you get in a single hit for 1 damage. So that's 9 damage overall. He'll be fine. We kind of anticipated it, but he's done. 6-inch move for the GRIMGHAST Reaper. We're just seeing, but I don't think it's going to get him close enough. It's going to be about 1 inch out, which is kind of what I hoped, really. So you're going to have to use your double 6 to get an extra inch budge to catch up with me, because I'm hiding in the corner. And then let's see if you can actually do it with your 1 attack that you've now got. Because how much did I take? I'm on 8, so I've got 2 health left with that one. So you're going to need 2 hits or a crit.
Yeah.
We're on 5s as well.
1 6. Is that?
Oh, right at the end, the Nighthaunt do
damage.
it. And down goes the Saurus Warrior, and the GRIMGHAST Reaper does it. And he's going to be honoured by Nagash. He's done it. And down goes the Saurus Warrior. And that's probably changed up that objective now as well. So pretty big. We're going to have to, either the SLANN, the Toadman himself, is going to have to rip things to bits, or I might well lose out on the objective. And that could well change who might win the game here as well. We'll have to see. Right, we're going to go with my SLANN now. He's going to make his moves. So we're going to go with a Rampage, and he'll shuffle 500,000. And and then he'll do his attack, which is his lightning burst, and he'll just go, probably just go into, well, he could go into the injured one. It doesn't really matter because You got toughness 5 anyway, haven't you? So cover ain't going to help much. So 3 attacks with my lightning burst. Use a bit of magic. Need 5s and 6s, so that's 3 damage. You've already taken 1.
Yeah.
So you're on 4 now.
Yeah.
See what we can do. Are you 10 health?
10 health.
10 health. Again, not quite. We've got 1 attack left. Remember, I used my rampage. And a crit and a hit.
Oh, that got him.
9 more damage does the job. So I took 1 out, got a kill, and that's 1 less on the objective. Even things out a bit more again. Bloodletter, double move into the middle for you, Tom, for the Khorne. And you're getting yourself in there, and you want to get yourself on both objectives. Yeah. There we go. Nice. So disengaging 3 here from the Saurus Knight, and just about you're millimeters out from everything around you, and then you can fly over if you want to and trap in the Saurus Knight. So you're going to disengage to the corner where we've just seen, and then you're going to fly over the top here to trap me in there, yeah? And that's the Nighthaunt done for now, and then it's over to me.
Yeah.
So let's go with my last model then, which is the guy you've just engaged. So let's see if he can actually deal with the GRIMGHAST Reaper. You never know, he might be able to. He's the one that's on full health, so we'll see what we can do. I've got a double left for Onslaught as well, so just slightly better chances. So 5 attacks now with Onslaught, 5s and 6s, 2-4 damage. See what we can do. Not a good start, I needed better than that. I'm going to need a hella good roll now. And only the 1 hit, which is 2 damage, so that'll be it for that's fine. Nighthaunt will be fine. And I think, yeah, literally, your dude over there, I imagine, is just the logical thing to sit still, or are you gonna... Oh, no, sorry, to fly over and take this. And then you, yeah, because you already hold the objective at the back, so you can just fly over and take the this objective now.
Just over there, like so.
That's it. And then you can grab the objective with 4. Nice. And that way you have 4 on that one. You can leave objectives in Warcry and still hold them. So you'll hold that one back, and you will actually get 2 points there, Pete. That's a really good play. So, because you hold the most objectives. So Tom, I'm sorry, your play here has come to nothing in the end because Pete holds 2. But yeah, I know. It was a good effort though. It was a good effort. I like the moves, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't hold off the Nighthaunt, I'm afraid. But the end of the game, end of round 4, I did get a point for Hidden Agenda though, actually. My Saurus Knight here ended up being alive. Pete, you got a point for your Spirit Hosts.
Yep, that's right.
So you actually get 3 points. Who got the most kills? Was it Orcs, I think?
Orcs.
Yeah. So Al, you go up to 4 points. I go up to 5. Pete, you gained 3 to go up to 5. Unbelievable return by the Nighthaunt at the end. Sorry, Tom, nothing at the end there, but you end on 2 points. And unbelievably, I did not see that coming. The Nighthaunt draw with the Seraphon at the end of battle round 4. I thought the Orcs would come back with that, but yeah, good job from the Nighthaunt there flying in. And I suppose with the Nighthaunt, you know, when you look at the tactics for Nighthaunt, they're survivable. And I suppose you didn't necessarily have to use Spectral Summon either that game, which you had in your arsenal as well.
That's right, yeah.
So, you know, it is always nice with Nighthaunt, very survivable, and definitely the right move going with the relic to hold on the Spirit Hosts. Yeah, Nighthaunt pulled it back and drew with the Seraphon at the end. So nice, we have 2 winners, and then the Orcs come second, and the Khorne unfortunately do come last. But all did pretty well, really. We all accumulated some decent points. We all had strong rounds, I would say, at different points in the game. And God, I think probably the man of the match would have to probably go to this dude. He's insane. We've been saying all game that the Orcs, they are definitely stronger in Triumph Treachery. They're usually quite weak in normal Warcry because they have less targets. They have to move too much before they can attack. But with Triumph Treachery, less movement needed. They're already in the thick of it. And when we're getting points for kills, you know, it's dudes like him are just insane, I think. I think with the Khorne, the Flesh Hounds, including the Gorehound, they are really high damage output, but they are quite weak when they do get hit eventually.
Yeah, fairly squishy.
Unfortunately, it's probably unfortunate that you came up against a lot of the bigger Orcs, because maybe if you had if you had other forces around you, like more minions to kill, Khorne might have done even better, but. It's just unfortunate who you drop next to, I suppose. This guy can be a bit of a tank. I just didn't think you got the rolls for him, really, over the most of the game.
He could have done better on his rampage.
Yeah. But, yeah, good on all parts. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, yeah? All good stuff?
Oh, great fun.
Yep. Awesome stuff. And yeah, guys, make sure to throw a like on the video. Leave some comments down below. Let us know what you thought of the game. I think we enjoyed that one, and it's always good for you guys to watch Triumph and Treachery. Always quite entertaining stuff. You never know what's going to happen in a Triumph and Treachery game, and I'm sure we'll get one going again because they are pretty cool. We'll try out some different factions again and mix up the victory conditions. But until next time, guys, as always, see you later from us, guys. Happy skirmishing.